Hello everybody and welcome back to Dishonored Definitive Edition. The last time on Dishonored, we finally killed Campbell. We poisoned his drink. We made sure that Callista's uncle didn't get poisoned. We swapped the drinks, and Campbell hit the fucking ground. And right as he died, I snatched up her uncle in a perfect timing. So now we're back at the Hound Pits pub. And it's time to go talk to them. We did get a bunch of upgrades. Everything we have around here has already been read, such like that, including the door to nowhere. Just gonna check to see if we have any treasures. That's really all that matters at this point. Hero's workshop key. Alright. So we got all that stuff. Oh. Is that up there?
Between John Clavering Boulevard and Dunwall Tower are advised
Stuff here as well.
Indoors until further notice.
I was never in service with a noble.
That's not an
Attention,
excuse.
Dunwall citizens.
You need to learn.
You are reminded that assaulting a
Excuse
member
me.
of the city watch has been made a capital offense, and guardsmen are authorized to carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possessions are legally forfeited.
He doesn't require it, but he knows.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Alright.
Dies.
So we'll go in here. Pendleton's family crisis. Cousin Anna, Morgan and Custis continue to resist my efforts and are no longer responding to my letters. The servants tell me they've been absent from the manor for some weeks. My brothers have always been arrogant, utterly convinced of their own certainty, and they don't really give two figs for anyone else in the world, unless they want something and can't take it outright. But this disagreement over the upcoming parliamentary vote has reached a crisis point. Up till now, the Lord Regent has been somewhat restrained in his authority, at least where the holdings of the gentry have been concerned. If Morgan and Custis vote in his favor, the law will be changed and we will be at risk, aristocracy or not. I implore you, if you know where they are, to speak with them. Lord Trevor Pendleton. Any new autograph?
Memoir, Chapter 28. Waverly, Waverly, Waverly. The very name sweeps one away. She came into our cold marble hall and brought light and warmth. She changed our lives forever. It was only later I realized she was a traitorous little weasel, like all the Boyles.
Got some stuff in here.
Emergency grain rations will be available in the Civil Services District at Sunrise. Please see your tax assessor to secure food coupons.
And over
before
here, of
requesting
course.
rations.
Even some more stuff upstairs. See if he has a new journal. Havelock log entry 2. Well, it seems that we invested in the right man with Corvo. Not only did he free Martin from the office of the High Overseer, but he went into that viper's nest and sorted out Campbell personally. With Corvo in our company, I suspect there is no one in the world we cannot touch. We are now committed to this path. There is no turning back.
Corvo's proved his abilities beyond question. It's not anyone who can walk into Holger Square and put down the High Overseer. And now we're faced with the question, could he be dangerous? Events are going to move quickly now. The storm's rising.
Alright. So we do have a bit more upstairs to get. Actually, there's a key downstairs too, but I probably already have it. there is this. Which...
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a reminder that walls of light erected in our streets are for your protection. However, they will respond to any touch or approach with lethal force. Furthermore, it is a misdemeanor to throw any object or animal into a wall of light, whether for amusement or with criminal intent.
Alright. Let's go talk to these guys.
You did it. Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Alright. So basically we sleep, and then of course the next day we're gonna see where this leads us. So now that we've slept, there are 2 more runes for us to get. They're down underneath the ground over there. So let's go ahead and
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron.
not as a patron, he says.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
I got some.
It is every citizen's duty to report treasonous speech and actions. The state depends on you.
Money. Able to get back in through here. Both of them are this way. There we go. The second one is down Here. Oh. Can't see. There we go. There's a note here as well. An ancient note. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting, or ever again for that matter. What happened here was unnatural and makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here for you to keep. I expect that the rats will consume it before you return. Goodbye. You just like come up through there too.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met.
Sure.
Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Of course I do. Alright. Let's talk.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed. You've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we've wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
Alright.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Alright, and of course we'll then
Corvo,
talk to Piero.
do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Alright, let's see. Need a couple sleep darts, so we'll buy those. Buy a couple of rewire tools just in case. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to head to the Golden Cat.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Alright, let's go. So, we're actually headed back to the Distillery District, since it's actually connected to the Distillery District. The Loyalists believe that Emily is being held at the Golden Cat by the corrupt, aristocratic Pendleton brothers. These men are Lord Pendleton's despised older brothers, twins, and they are loyal to the tyrannical Lord Regent. Find Emily at the Golden Cat and eliminate Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up in the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you.
All right.
Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on the platform.
Yes, there's a watchtower now that will kill you on sight, basically. We have some bone charms. We have 3 of them here. Just rob him. And then we'll stick him right here.
Trash, if you ask me.
Kill the one guy, I guess. So as you can see, they've basically barricaded this up so that you can't pass through here. Let's just go ahead and grab whatever we can here. Alright. And let's look for some treasures. Anything green we'll take. Unless it's that. That's a map. Take her out quietly. Apparently this is just hidden in the wall here. Yep. I guess. Okay, so we've taken out the watchtower, so now we don't have to deal with the watchtower. I didn't get all the stuff here at the back. Official guard report to all personnel assigned to Clavering Boulevard. Given the recent attempt on Captain Jeff Kernow's life near Holgar Square, a new watchtower has been authorized to secure the area. Tensions remain high following the incident, which Kernow only survived by virtue of his training and quick thinking. No, he survived because of me. Until the perpetrator has been identified, all squads are advised to question any suspicious persons entering the area. Note, the engineering corps is to be commended for working fast to put the additional fortifications in place. Whale oil will be delivered nightly to provide power to the new watchtower. Major Anders Josiah, Defense Engineer Unit. Well, it won't be necessary. It'll be off, so. The unknown assailant. That's me. I'm the unknown assailant. Slackjaw. Alright, so we're going this way again.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Anyone with information pertaining to the death of High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell is to report to the City Watch for immediate questioning. In this time of spiritual crisis,
As you can see, this
you're just a man
place that's boarded up. Randy Rags isn't here anymore. Yep, so Slackjaw's guys are here. Oh shit!
Want to look at some of the things I've found? Good prices, I swear.
Well, I doubt it, but I came by a sleep dart from you. Incendiary bolts. We got some herbs. Bunch of food, basically. Never send your dudes to do your dirty work, Dowd. They can all sleep in the dumpster together. So now we're going to go up here. Wire, a pouch. And we're gonna knock him out. Get the bone charm. Medicinal herbs. Another rewire tool. Third bed. Okay. Don't need any more of that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go talk to Slackjaw.
That him? Yeah, he's the...
Slackjaw might have something for us to do as well. He doesn't know that we're the people who poisoned his,
I don't think they're gonna last much longer in there.
He doesn't know that we're the ones that poisoned, the distillery.
That tainted elixir is bad stuff.
If I could just come over here, get all this stuff.
Elixir's supposed to prevent the plague sickness, fight it off. But someone poisoned the bootleg still, and now we got the elixir that gives you the plague.
See?
I don't think that's what that word means, idiot.
They don't know that it was me.
What was that?
What up?
Slackjaw be waiting for you.
Yeah? So I need the distillery reserve key.
Easy, easy. You just need a bit. Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. Rest of us get 1 part elixir, 3 parts water power. Oh, that's just to make the swallowing go smooth.
Bunting. This art dealer, Bunting, is a man of taste. If anyone left in Dunwall has something worth stealing, it's him. So whoever opens the safe gets double the normal cut. Slackjaw.
Well, I ain't taking no chances on getting the plague. Drink till you drop. That's my motto.
Looting in recent months. Excerpt from a letter found on an empty house at the edge of the Red Shore Financial District. The looting started in the warehouses. Once enough men took sick with the plague, the companies had to suspend operations. My husband started in the warehouse. My husband Malchus was the Meyerson Tobacco Leaf Company, which closed last year during the month of Clans. He ran the fireboxes at the main curing barn. Malchus always said flu curing made the sweetest leaf. Sickness hits the tobacco men hardest because of all the smoking. They ran with a small crew for a while, but around the time my husband got sick, the fires were put out and the tobacco sat rotting. Somehow the thieves knew and started stripping the place. Later, they moved on to houses, the bastards. You know, you would think that they would learn not to put stuff in here. Incendiary bolts we can make. Reserve key, there's an apple. Alright, so now we can just go back out here.
Oh, bastard.
Kill these guys. take that. So let's go ahead and look to see what drinking from faucets recharges a small amount of mana. Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. We'll see, I guess. Nothing yet that I really want to get. Always gotta look at these guys, see what they got lying around. Lock essence. So you should just leave all this shit lying around. I'm gonna take it all. There's all this stuff in here too. I want to get all this. Ouch.
Someone's jealous. Nice.
Almost forgot that. There we go.
Gotta keep my eyes open.
Alright, so now let's go talk to Slackjaw.
He is a villain if I judge your looks aright. A villain I might have some work for. Somebody put plague in the brute tank.
Yeah, it was
Half
me.
my men are weepers. Trapped 3 of them in a distillery. Rest are wandering in the street. Since it's so, and I find myself short of able bodies, I may have a point of interest for you, see? Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing round here except those 2 Pendletons over at the Golden Cat. I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw knows. Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird. Worse than most of their ilk. They've been laying low there a while, not sure why. There's a lot of security at the Golden Cat tonight, though. Special guests and the like. But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers? Maybe I got a better way to take care of them, too. If you're doing something for me first, understand? Someone, I don't know who, is killing my men, taking my territory, stealing my goods. Might be a fellow named of Galvani. I sent my best man to investigate, but he went missing and... well, now I need someone to find what happened to him. Go to this Galvani's place. He lives nearby.
I know where he
Clavering
lives.
Boulevard. You do that for me and I'll get your better way into the Golden Cat.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to Dr. Galvani's offices. See ya.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Blow off, Chopper. What a mess, huh? Whole town's gone to trash.
Okay, so we now have bin time as well. Which is not really going to help us at this current point. Just because there's like a lot of guys around here.
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
Putting him down there. There is another guard up there. Just want this guy to come back. Because then I can get this dude too.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
Here we go.
Crying about that dice game? Bug someone else.
Oh shit.
Nice.
So, I really want... There we go. So we're gonna break in the very same way that we did the first time. Through the very top.
What do you think?
I think he's dead, right?
I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
Suspects? What? Suspects? We ain't gonna waste time solving who killed him.
Alright, so we have one rune. I have 3, so let's go ahead and do agility number 2.
gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
That's nice.
Well, that guy's leaving. Which means this guy is getting it. Let's see, is there anything else in here? There isn't. There was just the one rune.
That's nice.
Probably his last message. Search for clues. There we go.
That's nice.
He's dead. King Sparrow feathers. Doesn't seem to be any.
Nice.
Oh, it's another pouch of coins. Let's see here. Our health elixir, some more King Sparrow feathers.
That's nice.
There's more people downstairs.
That's nice.
There we go. We'll let them lay down and go to sleep. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to exit via the second door here. Because it's still above the street, so... Alright. So, I still have 2 more of these bone charms to get. Literally 3 guys, like, back to back here.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Lord Regent has ordered strict whale oil rationing in this area. Failure to comply will result in immediate arrest. Attention, Dunwall citizens. Anyone with information pertaining
about eating alive at cards. Another night, another patrol with you.
Nice. Oh, no, stupid goddamn. That somehow.
So these two seem to want to stick together.
Nice.
Oh, you've made a mistake. So have you. There we go. Knocking all these guys out. Alright. So back to here we go. Go back to Slackjaw, give him the autograph thing.
Hey, wait a bit. What just occurred to me? How come it's always me who pay for the whiskeys? Shush up your mouth.
What's this? Information from my missing guy. Let's have a listen.
All right.
Slackjaw, it's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. He was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is neither. At first I didn't. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure. And what's that? Ah! No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. Too bad. He was one of my best men. Still, you and me had a deal, and Slackjaw never goes back on a deal. Take this key. It ain't for the Golden Cat, no. This key's for the captain's chair. A hotel abandoned since the plague gutted this part of town. Take the stairs to the top. You can use the roof to get into the Golden Cat Brother. See that? Slackjaw keeps a bargain. Just as good as the men who run the city. Maybe a little better. You think about that. Now maybe we can help each other out again. I could get rid of the Pendletons for you. Quiet-like and without killing them. But you gotta do something for me in return. The Cat's having a big reopening tonight. Lot of money clients. Including an arts dealer named of Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place. And the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to his safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers. Just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
So basically, we can now just, what we can do is we can just have it so that Slackjaw will take care of them. But of course, we like to have the loot, so the best thing to actually do is to get the combination and then rob the place before you give it to Slackjaw. So yeah, the Captain Chair's Hotel, that's where we're gonna go.
What?
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
There's Granny Rags.
Sweet little birds, come to Granny. Granny won't hurt you. Nice.
The Outsider. Excerpt from the diary of a known heretic seized before his execution. For most, the Outsider is nothing but a child's tale meant to instill fear that beyond the family, the community. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from one village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always with the cursed overseers at our backs. At night, she told me of her dreams, of the empty place where the Outsider whispered to her. With each visit, her craft grew, until she could see through the eyes of moths and unlock a door or window latch from outside a house. I will find this empty place. Somehow the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time, I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies. Drag me to your cold stone cell, whip my flesh, and put me on trials as an apostate. Burn my body to ash, but I will continue to seek the realm of which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning.
My gentlemen callers don't come around like they used to.
So you actually can go through here as well, if you wanted to. But of course, I still have that to get.
Dark eyes. I just want to tell him I'm doing my part. Yes.
Filthy mudlark. Let a tramp like you get a licks. We've been a half ranch for a week. I ain't catching the plague. Hand it over.
No, please, it's for my baby. He needs it.
It's us that need it. The City Watch gets sick, how are we gonna protect you?
No, I need it for my little one so he won't get sick.
I actually didn't mean to shoot her. But oh well.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory...
Official Guard report. To all watch officers, be aware that Clavering Boulevard leading to Holger Square has been sealed off until further notice, following the murder of High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell, the highest religious figure in the land. All access to the office of the High Overseer will be subject to my approval.
Whale oil ban.
Signed, Nathan Mortimer.
Things are bad. With the city getting worse.
Indeed, I believe so.
So the other one is in here. So this is where we're going to want to go. There it is. Sustained rage. Alright, let's go ahead and check these. Adrenaline takes slightly longer to cool down. You move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. Let's go ahead and do that one. That one's actually going to be really useful. So Golden Cat, of course, we're going to head to the rooftop of this place. So that we can head to the Golden Cat. Now, we are going to let Slackjaw deal with the Pendletons, but we still have to rob this place. I need to rob this place blind. That's really what needs to happen here. The art dealer's over there. Golden Cat's here. Now we need to get the combination from the art dealer. We also need to break into this place.
What's that? Heard something.
What did you see? I demand that you show yourself.
Sorry.
Don't make me find you. I'll feed your heart to the hounds.
I fucked up.
I'll feed your heart to the hounds. Damn it. Where'd he go? I got you now. Get behind.
So there is plenty of things to get here as well, which is why we need to come here. We need to actually gather everything.
Eyes sharp. Call out to each other if you spot him.
We know you're here. When I find you, it's going to be bad. Okay, he got away.
Get the madam, which is perfect. Madam's office. And in here, get another remedy. Pictures and stuff. It's actually right above us. Master key. I know we're running low on beds, but I must have a room for the child. She's more important than you can guess, and recently she almost got away using the VIP entrance. That's why I decided to keep the master key in my possession. The girl must be cared for even if she's a brat, and I want to keep her in a room to herself. Madam Prudence. So it has these paintings here. Golden Cat Guest Ledger. Lord Morgan Pendleton with Lulia in the Ivory Room, 2nd floor. Mr. Bunting with Betty in the Silver Room, 2nd floor. Lord Custis Pendleton with Violetta in the Smoking Room, 3rd floor. There we go. My guy decided to come snooping around, which probably wasn't the best idea for him. So up here, this is the madam's room actually. These large river crust pearls. Tibian ore, and then Healthy Appetite 1, which I think is, yeah, food heals you slightly more, which I don't really need. Let's go ahead and increase our health, and then we'll need 3 runes for health regeneration improvement. And then up here, even further, there's a rune. Medicinal herbs. King Sparrow feathers, some money. Missing woman, golden cat. Excerpt from a crime story revolving around the golden cat. Mr. Arahoff, I assure you my family has the means to pay you and your associates should you locate my sister. You've got her name and description, and everything else we need to we know about her initial weeks in Dunwall before Patrice stopped writing to me. However, there is one other detail so hard to believe that I was reluctant to mention it. There is an establishment within Dunwall called the Golden Cat. A bathhouse, I believe, though some say it's a brothel. I find it implausible that Patrice would ever be connected to such a place, but I would be remiss if I did not pass along the information. Just before her letter stopped coming, the cousin of an old friend said he saw Patrice performing there, singing and playing the harp. It could be nothing, but please investigate. Lastly, if your search of the city has not borne fruit by the month of Wind, I will be making the trip from Morley myself in order to retain another agent. Sincerely, Madison Canebright. So here's like these are all the upstairs rooms that all of the women sleep in. We're good. Are we good? A couple things of money. And then, of course, in here we see this. And there is little Emily.
Who are you? Why are you wearing that mask?
We'll take it off and...
Corvo?
Yep, it's me.
Corvo, it's you! You're wearing a mask to sneak around, aren't you?
Yeah.
They told me you were head chopped off in the prison, dead, like Mother.
Nope.
I'm like a long time
very
ago.
alive and well.
But you're not dead. Now we can leave. I have a plan. I almost got away twice. There's a special door to come and go, for special people, and I'll show you. And if anyone tries to stop us, you can fight them.
Yes, but I must, in fact, before I leave with you, you go wait there. I am going to deal with this stuff. The golden cat she's drawn. A little bit of food that they gave her. It's actually kind of nice. So they gave her these red curtains for her to basically have. Alright, so basically it's down at the very, very bottom. If you go all the way down these steps,
the Pendletons are here again. Rich and mostly clean. Can't ask for more than that.
But someone's over there.
Oh no!
Please help me! Oh, please.
Yeah.
No, 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 no! I need help!
Nice.
master key. Hello. Knock her out. Knock her out. Weeper identification and handling. Excerpt from the notes by Dr. Galvani on proper procedure for handling those infected with plague. Once a victim bleeds from the eyes, you cannot help them. Death is inevitable. Given our current understanding of the plague, however, by following protocol we can limit its spread. All personnel handling weepers or those in the final stages must consume liberal amounts of one of the available protective potions. Any of the variants will serve this purpose. Sokolov's elixir or Piero's remedy. For instance, a dose per day for the enlisted men. A dose twice daily for officers. Distance must be maintained either through the use of polearms or incendiary ranged weapons in order to avoid the parasitic stinging insects that colonize an infected host. After use, strict washing procedures must be followed with regard to washing the metal kennels, transport paddocks, and the carriages used to transport the infected to one of the deportation zones, such as the flooded district. Have the golden cat gas ledger there again. So yeah, this is basically like the main hall here. Eat that. You, sir, can come with me. You go right there. So yeah, Emily basically comes down here, and when you're done, you're gonna want to escape with her. Elixir delivery. This is the week's supply of elixir. Tell your ladies to drink up. The boss says we got to have coin and payment. No more trades. Craxton. So once we're actually finished with this, we'll actually come to Emily and then we'll leave with her. We'll end up leaving with her. So we're not actually going to be leaving with her quite yet. So there's still guards around that are still aware. But we need to still rob this place blind, basically.
All quiet. Where did Morgan go? He's on the first floor. The Ivy Room. It's where he always goes. They're twins. Is that how you tell which is which? That's how I do it. I hear the girls have
Just like a little playbook. Alright, you can go there. Just lay him there. These guys are sleeping. They're just totally passed the fuck out, so they're fine. Through here we have plenty of people around.
I don't know. Some kind of mask, he said. Didn't get a good look. Did he say what he wanted? I hear he didn't say a word, but he went through the place like the outsider himself. Maybe the plague's true. He didn't like the plague.
We'll stick her in there. We'll stick him in here as well. Alright, so we've got these guys up here. This is the smoking room. This is where one of the Pendleton brothers are.
The Pendletons are here. You're supposed to be on duty. Come on. You're supposed to be on guard. You'll get dismissed for sure. I can't believe this. You said you weren't even drunk.
Now, here's the art dealer.
Finally. I've been like this for 20 minutes. Your footsteps sound a little loud. Have you gained a little weight, Hunter? Now, just like last time, understand? Slowly, and only trigger the shock at my command. Get it? And the safe word tonight will be retribution, let's say. You hear that, you stop. One shock out of line and you are out of a job. Oh, that's good. I deserve that one. Shall I tell you why? The Pendletons are here, right? I'll start with them. I've cheated them, robbed them of thousands. Oh, you're ruthless. Don't hold back. I'll tell you everything. Pendleton's inheritance was worth hundreds of thousands at least. I told them it was junk. Retribution! Retribution! That was perfect. But it's all I can take for tonight. Call my servants. We're done.
I think not.
We're done, I said. Retribution! Now let me out! What the? Who is this? want?
Your combination.
The safe, yes, of course. The combination is 138. Take anything you find. I think I felt my heart skip.
Thank you. So now we're gonna go with Emily to take her out, but we're not gonna be done. Just because we go with her does not mean that we're done. We still have to. Basically, we're just gonna go
The door
here.
is locked. Unlock it so we can get away from this place. This place is on the river, so you must have come by boat. I'll wait for you near the boat. I remember the way. Don't worry about me.
So there we go. So now we can go to the distillery district. Now we are going to actually come back to the Golden Cat to get everything, but first...
Stop fussing with my collar, Mama. The dance is starting soon. Is my hair yeah, it's nice.
But first things first, I want to get the art dealer's stuff.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Anyone with information
So, of course, before we head off to give the combination to Slackjaw, we're going to take all these things. There is a rune in here as well that we're going to be getting. There's also people here that we're going to need to silently take out. Powdered crystal, the dealer's apartment key. This place is actually pretty much loaded up with money.
Can't even sell it for junk. Not worth the time taking it off the walls. I might go upstairs, see if them other two found something worth the trouble.
First guy out. Now we're gonna take this dude out. Goodbye. The number of bliss. Prasha, oil on blood ox hide. Oh yeah, it's still above us. This is a painting of Sokolov. Light along the inverse curve. Sokolov's self-portrait. Basically where a bunch of paintings were hanging.
Come on, Stu. One more try. They wouldn't have such a strong door unless they kept some interesting things.
Dowd in the Parabola of Lost Seasons. Bone Charms, we already have that one. Golden Cat reopening. Mr. Bunting, I know you've been waiting for the Golden Cat to reopen. You've probably been suffering, you poor dear. So let me offer you a warm welcome to our lavish reopening tomorrow. I assure you that everything has been cleaned up top to bottom after that touch of play. We're ready to take care of you. Everyone here loves you, and half the girls consider you a friend. Adam Prudence.
Why do people care about this stuff? Somebody get over here, please! Here you are! Cut this! I know you're here. Nice. Somebody give me a hand! Something was forever after
Alright, well, just a couple guys killed. I'm too fucking impatient to wait for him, but... Alright. So the rune's in there. That was 183, right? Oh, 138. There we go. Custis Morgan and the Postulate Child. The rune. Boyle party invitation as well. The money. An urn. Carmine urn. Blue herbs. Bit of spiritual remedy. There we go. Alright, so now that we've done that, back down here and out so that we can go to Slackjaw's, give him the combination, he'll never know the difference that we stole literally everything from under his nose. Alright, Slackjaw.
You brought me the numbers. I've been after this combination for months. If you ever need steady work, you come see me. Slackjaw knows a good man when he sees one. It's only natural that you be curious about what I intend to do with the Pendletons. See, them Pendletons got these rock mines. Have hundreds of souls working down there 1/2 mile deep below ground. So I'm gonna shave their heads and cut out their tongues and put them in one of their own stinking mines. Then they're gonna see life from a different angle.
So there we go. We've taken the non-lethal route. Custis and Morgan are now neutralized. So technically we don't actually have to go back to the Golden Cat, but it's actually a good idea to do so. You can see Samuel and Emily. We are actually going to go back to the Golden Cat. Because while we take a break from this,
A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
Oh. Because we're actually going to be stopping here in about a minute or so. Make sure to kill all these damn rats. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back to the golden cat here. And it's mostly while just to skip the idea of not having to deal with the bullshit. I'm going to go and I'm going to rob this place, basically, off screen, so that you don't really have to just watch me clear out everything else. But I'm gonna basically grab everything else that I didn't grab before. So yeah, and I'll take out the guards and everything like that. So we're gonna stop it here, and then next time will be next time I will bring us back around, and we're going to take Emily back to the Hound Pits pub, and then we're going to go from there. So next time we start up, we'll be right by Samuel and Emily. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you all for joining me. Goodbye.